Hello, welcome. This recording is for Essential Oils 101. So welcome to the class, and it should run for about half an hour. So make yourselves comfortable, grab yourself a drink and sit back, and you might even like to get a pad of paper out to write a few things down. And I really hope that you enjoy the class, and I'm really glad that you're here, because this is what I love talking about. This is what I love teaching. And I use essential oils as a complementary supplement to a holistic lifestyle. So basically, that means that I use nutrition and water and well-being and lots of self-care, heaps and heaps of self-care. And I know that when my self-care is in place, everything else falls in around that. And essential oils are a passion of mine because they have uplifted and supported my family through a lot of very, very difficult times. So I'm here to let you know that these oils are pure, and they're potent, and they're cost effective, and they work. This information only relates to doTERRA essential oils because these oils are tested. They are only one of 3 essential oil companies in the world that are actually tested. And that means you can take these oils in safely. So you might have young babies or children or elderly people or people with compromised immune systems, and you can know that these oils are pure and safe. The thing that is really, really special and really important about these oils are I use them for preventative healthcare. Okay, so when there's health in the body, that repels disease. Okay, so disease loves a body that's not working quite well because it will go and attack. And I use these oils as a preventative measure to keep me 100% healthy so that I can defend any disease that comes along. The way that these essential oils work, and the way they work on us, is that we are very closely related to plants themselves. Like, we come from the earth, and plant-based medicine is more naturally related to us because we have the same cell structure. So with pharmaceutical medicine, and I'm all up there for modern medicine, I'm a big fan of modern medicine, but when we have to take this modern medicine for a long time, we can start getting side effects because it doesn't quite mold to the cellular structure of the human body. So we'll get side effects, we'll get other symptoms that come up, and then we have to take another tablet to get rid of those other symptoms. So with plant-based medicine, it doesn't occur. A study from the States a couple of weeks ago revealed that mosquitoes are now immune to DEET. Okay, so DEET is a chemical that is used in mosquito repellents, and it's kind of a bit gross, you know, like, we all know that we shouldn't be using DEET unless we absolutely have to. But now they've found that these mosquitoes are coming back for DEET because they have evolved to be able to manage with DEET in their systems. So instead, if we use a plant base, say something like lemon eucalyptus, for example, which was specifically used in this study, the tree, the lemon eucalyptus tree, is evolving continually. It's continually evolving. So it stays in front of that mosquito. And that's how plant-based medicine works. It continually evolves to stay ahead. So whereas our DEET is like this fixed chemical that's shaped like this, the lemon eucalyptus continually evolves. So the mosquito can't keep up with that because the plant is more intelligent than the mosquito. So that's basically how plant-based medicine works. So with essential oils, we have a number of these available to us, and each specific oil has a different chemical constitution, and they have a number of chemicals, natural made chemicals within them that help and support all of our body systems to either come back to homeostasis or to stay within the homeostasis level. And the beauty of essential oils is that they do this mentally and physically and emotionally as well. So you know that sometimes a smell can take you back to a certain time, and that might be a beautiful memory. We can use essential oils in that same way. So for example, my little boy was transitioning to a new school and he was very scared in going, and I made up a little blend for him and I put it in a roller ball like this, and he would roll it on his skin at home and he would smell that. And in that roller ball there were calming oils. So I gave him the roller ball to take to school and leave it in his bag, and when he did get upset at school or he felt like he couldn't cope, he would just go and he would roll that onto his skin. The chemicals within that would make him relax. It would remind him of home where he was in a safe situation, and his brain would respond by producing like a nice level of hormones so he could function and he could go back into class or back into the playground in a more relaxed way. So we can use the oils a number of different ways. We can use them mainly three ways. We can use them aromatically, which is to diffuse. So you can see in the background the diffuser that is on. So the diffuser spreads the essential oil through the air, and we inhale that, it lands on our skin, and the essential oil molecule is small enough to go through into our cell, into our bloodstream, through our brain, and through the body systems. We can also put a drop on our hands like this and inhale. So we've become a human diffuser, and that's a way to get the oils into our body quickly. We can use the oils topically. So if I have a condition on my skin that I need to work on, say I need to get redness out of my skin or something like that, I simply add the oil into my hand. I can dilute it with some coconut oil, some fractionated coconut oil, and then I can rub it in to my skin wherever it needs to be. So that's used topically. I can also use these oils internally. Now, people have been using these oils internally safely for many, many, many years, centuries, in fact. So because doTERRA oils are potent and pure and tested, they're safe to do this. So in effect, I can make my own medicine through using these oils. So I just get an empty veggie capsule, open that up. I can pop my oils in there and take that internally. I can also put oils in my water to drink, and I can be cleansing my body at the same time. Essential oils can be used in food safely, and we just need to remember we only need to use a very, very small amount because they are potent. So let's start with these oils individually. I'm going to be talking about the main 10 oils. Okay, so the main 10 oils are available in something called a Home Essentials kit. And I'll copy that link for you so you can be looking at the Home Essentials kit. It comes with 10 oils, 10 of the top oils, and it comes with a diffuser. It's the smartest way to buy these oils because they, doTERRA have created this mini package, and 80% of any household's issues, main issues, can be solved with this Home Essentials kit. Okay, so the beauty about doTERRA essential oils is that they are sourced indigenously. So we get them from around 48 different countries in the world. And they're sourced indigenously according to the optimal conditions where they're grown. This is lemon. The lemon comes from Sicily. It's sweet. It's such a vibrant, uplifting scent. Now, in Sicily, the water is very clean. The air is salty. The soil is arid. The sun is super hot. So you're going to get an essential oil. It's cold pressed from the rind, and it's potent. Okay, so I put this oil in my water bottle, and I drink this daily because of its cleansing and its detoxing chemicals. It's high in limonene. I only use stainless steel or glass because it protects the water. If I was to use plastic, the lemon essential oil would start its natural process, which is to detox. So it would detox the plastic, and I would be drinking plastic particles. So just remember, if you're using essential oils internally, to do it safely, use stainless steel or glass. And this is 750 mils. I drink about 4 or 5 of these a day, and I put 2-3 drops in, and I can safely do that. We'll just move on to peppermint. And peppermint is a beautiful oil. Think pep you up. Again, it can be used in all 3 ways. So 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm thinking, oh, I really need another coffee. Is that a good idea? Am I going to be able to go to sleep at 8:30, 9 o'clock? Possibly not. So I'll get my peppermint out. It peps me up, makes me feel good, makes me feel clear. I can go back to work and focus for a few more hours. I've just put a drop on my thumb. I've popped it on the roof of my mouth. The roof of my mouth is very close to my brain. So I'm going to get an instant zing out of this oil, an instant pepper. The rest I'm going to rub on my hands, diffuse, into my lungs, up into my sinuses, and clear all of this here. I can rub some on my temples to release any further tension that I might have happening there. And I'll rub the rest on the back of my neck. It gives me a nice cooling zing. In summer, I might put it in a water spray bottle, put it in the fridge and spray that on me on those 40-degree days. It's really lovely in a foot bath. If it's super hot, you might have been walking in town all day and you just need to cool down pretty instantly. So for headaches, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. It's very strong. It's about 6 cents a drop, and I think Panadol is about 10 cents a tablet. So it's a cost-effective oil that can be used for lots of different things. Mouth gargle, you might be making a peppermint tea, just put a drop in your water. Chocolate, pop it in some chocolate, or hot chocolate, something like that is always really nice as well. Okay, I'm going to move on to lavender. Now, lavender is the Swiss Army knife of oils. This is a really practical one to have with you. Again, I put my lavender in a roller ball because if it's in my purse, I can just pull it out. Ant bite, pimple. If I just need to chill out, a bit of this, like this, I can diffuse it at night time for a very relaxing sleep. I can pop some on a pillow. I can make a linen spray, spray the sheets, make it all very nice. Another recent study through PubMed is that lavender is more effective than a benzodiazepine. Okay, so I invite you to go and look up these studies for yourself, and I'll show you how to do that. So to find out about these studies, go to PubMed, and PubMed will, I think there's over 88,000 essential oil research papers on PubMed, and you can see here essential oils are natural products derived from aromatic plants, etc., etc. They can be used as natural alternatives to synthetic preparations to prevent and treat infectious diseases. So hop over to PubMed and type in the oil or type in the affliction that you are currently living with, and you can find out about the human clinical and all the trials and the studies about all these things. So I do invite you to go and look up all of these things for yourself. Going to move on to Easy Air. Easy Air is another of the reasons that I started using these products. So I have a husband who snores, and a King Charles Cavalier who snores, and another little beagleier who brings the house down with her snoring. I put 2 drops of this in the diffuser, and I couple that with lavender, and within 2 minutes everybody has stopped snoring. Okay, everybody stopped snoring. It's gone all through their sinuses. It's opened up all these cavities and cleared the windpipes, the air pipes, so that their oxygen is getting through better. They're getting more oxygen to their brain. They're getting a better sleep. So am I. And I'm also relaxing with the lavender. Easy Air, it's a really familiar kind of smell. Think Vicks Vapor Rub without the petrochemicals, and you can make this as a really nice chest rub if you've got some respiratory stuff going on. And you can use a method called the tent method, t-shirt tent method. Pop it on your chest with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil. Put your t-shirt over your chest like this. Inhale and breathe it in, and you've got your own steam tent going on, and that'll get into your brain, into all the respiratory system, and you'll be feeling a lot better really, really quickly. I'm going to talk about On Guard now. On Guard is possibly one of the most important blends that we'll be looking at using going into this century. On Guard is the protective blend. Okay, you can diffuse this, and within the air it'll go and grab airborne pathogens, pull them out and get rid of them. Okay, you can use it, it's antiviral, it's antibacterial. I make up a lot of my own products using On Guard, including surface sprays, toilet cleaners. You can use it in a hand sanitizer. So I just get a little bottle like this, some water, On Guard, rubbing alcohol if necessary, and just use it as a hand sanitizer, spray it on, rub your hands together like this. You can clear the air if you need to get to a hotel or something like that where you're thinking, how's the cleaning techniques going on? Not quite sure. Use it and effectively clean your environment. On Guard is safe to use internally as well. So it is in doTERRA's toothpaste. It's in their mouthwash as well. You can simply use it, make your own mouthwash, which is just a glass of water, 1 drop of On Guard. Drink that, put that in your mouth, gargle it, clean all of this mouth, get all these germs out, spit it out. The next sip that you take, you can swallow it. Okay, so it's going to go and clean your body through your digestive system. Digest Zen is an internal blend. So 75% of people have digestive issues, and Digest Zen is one of those oils that can support the whole entire digestive system, and just so you can start to heal itself again. It can be used externally as well, straight on the belly, rub it on if you've got stomach complaints, gas, bloating, even period pain, and it can work very effectively. I gave this to my aunt on a flight and it worked straight away. She was feeling much more settled straight away. You can put 2 or 3 drops in water and drink it. Again, you might like to put it in a capsule if you've got sort of more chronic things like a chronic reflux or something like that. Pop it in a capsule, 3 drops in a capsule, and you can take that safely 3 times a day. So I want to speak to you about frankincense. Frankincense is the king of oils. Grave robbers used to often leave the gold and take the oils. This was one of them, frankincense, the king of oils. It's a magnifier, which means it takes the other constituents from other oils and it magnifies them to make them more potent. Now, frankincense is a beautiful oil to use internally. I use 2 drops under my tongue, morning and night. Sometimes I can just use 1 drop in the morning, 1 drop in the night. It's an antidepressant. It finds the inflammation in your body. Once you put this in your body, basically what frankincense does is it goes around and it checks on all the cells. If there's a cell there that's mutated, if there's a cell that's on its way out, that's about to reproduce, it will grab that cell and take it out. So it's an antioxidant. in effect, it's an anti-aging agent for your body. So frankincense is really the reason I started to use doTERRA products. I went to a class and I was adamant that I didn't need any of this stuff. And when frankincense came up, the teacher said that it was an antidepressant and it was used to treat PTSD. Along with other methods, it was used to treat PTSD. So my husband has suffered very much with PTSD, and my ears pricked up, and I said, yep, give me these things. So I came home and I ordered my Home Essentials kit, and 4 days later they turned up on my door and I started using these. And within say 6 to 8 weeks, I started to see the light return in his eyes. And he had been going through 10 years of this PTSD. And the last 4 years was pretty horrific. So these are medicines, some work instantly, like the Easy Air and the Snoring, that will work instantly. The frankincense worked on deeper levels of his body, and they worked on the emotional and the mental side. So again, there's a lot of research within PubMed. You can go and find out about that. I don't know how long I've spoken for. I forgot to put my timer on. If there is one thing I can leave with you is that these essential oils, they work, they're pure, they're potent. You won't have to sit in the medical centre waiting for somebody to diagnose you and to give you pharmaceutical medicine. You can safely use these medicines. There's a plethora of knowledge out there. doTERRA is a very transparent company. And if you would like to find out more and get your own account, I can help you get your own account. I can give you a 25% lifelong discount, and within that comes me supporting you and me helping you, and I can support you on your journey to optimal health, to be looking after you and your family and your friends, and return to greater strength and to greater health, emotionally and mentally and physically. So I've covered the 10 top oils here, the Home Essentials kit, and that comes with the diffuser, so you're all ready, you're all good to go. There's no obligation to purchase on a monthly basis. doTERRA do offer a very extremely generous loyalty rewards program, which I use every month, and a box arrives at my doorstep. I call it my monthly wellness box. In it, I always order these, which are the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and this assists in lowering brain fog, eliminating brain fog, increasing my sleep, and the amount of energized vitality I get from taking my Lifelong Vitality is astounding. So please contact me, let me know what else you need to know, how else I can support you, and I'll send you a link so you can open your own account and you can have a look in there. And I have really enjoyed speaking with you, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.